like you know me, but you never listen. Play it cool like you're clever, but you're always missing. Flicker in your voice like a glitch in the code. Try to press my buttons, but I've already overloaded. Say my name, I dare you. Say it like you mean it. Step too close again. I might just delete it. Bucka, bucka, bucka. You never learn, do ya? Bucka, bucka, bucka. Falling like a loser. You're the one stuttering, say you want truth, but your heart's buffering. You reach out soft, too late. I've ghosted this feeling we had. Debug posted. I felt something once, maybe that was my mistake. Now all I feel is glitch core heartbreak. Bucka, bucka, bucka. You never change, do ya? Bucka, bucka, bucka. Always one step bluer. Nande, 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 yanen, nande, 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 yanen.
I didn't end it like that. I just didn't know how to say it. You were always loud. I was always afraid.
We were both just losers. Bucka, bucka, bucka. Still I miss the rumors. Nande, 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 yanen, nande, 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 yanen. Bucka. Sake drips, blood on the floor. I was the nightmare they begged for more. Red skin, gold horns, club in my grip. Mountain king, letting no one slip. Drank the river dry, drowned the moon. Every scream was my favorite tune. I laughed at the priests, mocked their praise. Built my throne on stolen praise. But the silence came heavy like chains. A voice in the void called through the flames. No more running, no more lies. Time to face the light in your eyes. Honey in the bass, horns crashing down. Spinning the sub, grace in hidden town. The old me's gone, new heart beating to a different song. I used to feast on fear and rage. Now I'm fed by a different page. The blood on my hands washed it in, turned my curse into a witness. Glitch, glitch, horns still gleam, but the monster's waking from the dream. Baseline breaks the devil's scheme. Redemption hits like a laser beam.
Hello, hi, how is everybody? Hopefully you can hear me well. we're good. Also, hello Rory, how go? How do? We are gonna do our bestest. Sorry, I was having a bit of a lazy moment where my VTuber is. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'll let a few other people kind of roll in here. Give it a minute. I know it's the first time you see my hands. See? Oh, I forgot this over here. Oh, shit. Alrighty. This my gravy hand stream. I know, right? So it's funny, the rubber duckies that we got, I use those to help prop up my stream deck. Okay, so since we have a few people, I guess we'll start off with my first baby. Let's see if I can get it all in frame here. So this might be a touch awkward, so bear with me. Okay. Turn that down just a hair. Okay, actually, before I do that, let me get the strap off. Yeah, the Armalite 15. This thing is my fucking baby. I love this gun so damn much. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is honestly one of my favoriteest pieces. I'm not sure what all entails because this is actually a custom setup. I think the only thing I've really replaced on this, and I will do my best to get this in frame, so if I don't show it all, I apologize. Oh yeah, I moved your stuff over there. You're welcome. So yeah, we'll kind of show it off a little bit, and then I'll try to go into a little bit of the history of Armalite, because this is actually a really freaking neat piece. But I have this configuration set up because I think I brought it up earlier. I took this hunting. I've actually bagged a deer with this, so that's kind of, you know, my dust off your shoulders type thing. But this is a really stinking neat gun. This is chambered. So it's chambered in both 223 and 556. Because the barrel on here is chambered in what's, they call it like 223 Wild, which is a plus P, or a overpressured variant. And trying to think of like the stories I want to tell with this, but yeah, this is one of my favorites. I love this piece so much. I had one of my favorite stories with this is taking this to the range, and the range masters were like, "Oh, so what's your gun chambered in?" Oh, the unicorn? Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of heavy, but see the unicorn on the side of it? Oh, I should probably, hold on. Let me turn this around so you can see it properly. There you go. I got this in the height of the woke pandemic. So I don't know if you guys can see it. It's not full auto. I want to remind everybody I do this all within legal gay ATF regulations, so it can't go past where it is. Like, I'm putting force behind it. So, safe, ready to rock. So, but yeah, so the, what's funny is, going back to what I was talking about, the range masters didn't believe me that this was chambered in both. So it was super stinking fucking funny because they were like, oh, we need to see your gun. So they took the barrel off because I guess like the barrel has something in it that kind of like indicates what it is. But yeah, it was really fucking funny. But this thing is gorgeous. This thing fires like a dream. There's like little to no recoil in this. Like every single bit of this is just aftermarket. But and then of course my let me see if I can get it in there. My vortex scope. I got this thing on a steal. I was so fucking happy about this. But yeah, what's funny is historically every single person thinks this weapon system, which everybody fucking gets at one point, every single person thinks that this, like, AR stands for assault rifle, and doesn't, like, at all. Armalite, or well, I was about to say AR actually stands for Armalite, which is the Armalite 15. I believe, hold on, let me see, I have notes. Oh god. Yeah, because with the power of ChatGPT, we were able to kind of find the stuff and things. Eugene Stoner is an engineer for Armalite, which was, believe it or not, a small arms company. And this was made as an adaptation to the M16. Because I believe Colt was the first one to mass produce the M16, if I recall correctly. And this was proprietary to Colt for like fucking years. And then it was made kind of like a mass-produced civilian type thing going on. Okay, sorry. Music was still kind of loud in my ear holes. But, anyway, yeah, so it's this right here. I wanted to start off strong. This is my baby right here. Cause like I believe it's a Magpul grip. No, it's not. Oh, it's a Hogue. Oh, side note: if you guys have your own, the patent expired. You are correct. Yes. It's the same thing like with fuck, what was the tool? Dremel. If you guys ever seen that, the patent expired on Dremel. So everybody and their brother had a fucking Dremel. Like everybody has a Dremel like thing going on. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, like to my understand, it was originally meant for 7.62. You are also correct, JP. I think you were the one that told me that because 7.62 was a more readily available round. Because even, I want to say in Vietnam, M16s were originally chambered in 7.62. Sorry, I like this song a lot. Oh, it's 5.56? Okay. But yeah, if you guys ever get a weapon system, get this grip right here. This is a Hogue grip right here. When we get to the pistols, and I'll show you guys my everyday carry, these things, these grips, highly recommend. 1,000,000 out of 10 would recommend. They're so comfy. They're a bitch and a half to get on, but they're super comfy. Yeah. They built design for the heavier round 7.62 NATO, but then they designed the 5.56 ammo, so it was downscale the barrel for it, so it was super sturdy. Yeah. .308, yeah. We need to get. We don't have anything chambered in .308, but we need to like. I need to find a cool weapon system that's video game inspired. But I also, you know what's funny, now that I think about it, the other reason I kind of wanted to start strong with this weapon system is because, I don't know if you guys have seen Stranger Things, but the fact that she, like, I want you guys to pretend this is the charging handle, okay, for just a hot second. Okay, so your balancing arm, which I'm not sure how you guys shoot, because I'm right-handed, so my lead arm is left. She reaches around to hit this bolt release right here. That's so dumb. Like, it's so inherently dumb. Because unless you have the upper body strength of a fucking, like a boxer or some shit, like, you're gonna lose your sight picture. Also, I'd like to point out, a bolt release sound, I don't know if it's gonna capture, does not sound like this. That's not a bolt release. That's a charge handle. Once again, if people are gonna bitch about guns and gun rights and all that other crap, please know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, goodness gracious. But, yeah, and I also have little, oh, I don't know if you guys kind of caught it. I also have little, oh, shit. Probably should move my thing up here a little bit. But I got, like, little studs for my strap. Probably should move this up. I'm just gonna keep schwapping it the longer the night goes on. So, but anyway, that's my baby. This thing right here. I love it. Love it so much. Alright, I guess with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Hold on. One moment. You're gonna see my very... Are you allowed to do takedown? I don't think so. Like, based off of some of the things I was reading on, I'd rather not show basic functionality. Alright, next one. Oh, should have thought about this and gave myself some space. Alright. So this next one is another personal favorite of mine. Because it's funny, since Shibi brought up, you know, AK, or well, not AKs, but he brought up 7.62. This is the most, or at least without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most iconic rifles ever. Hold on. Yes. Well, this isn't a true Soviet one. Oh, fuck. Where was this one? Also, for safety's sake, just want to show it's empty. So. Oh. I got jump scared a minute. I heard my cat going to the bathroom. But, yes, the good old AK-47. Serbia, that's right. Close enough, right? Yes, this is Stava M70. This is a, I don't know if I'm gonna try to get it all in picture here, but this is a full furniture AK-47. This is chambered in 7.62. As Chibi is saying in chat, it is actually, you know what? Hold on. I was trying to see why my chat wasn't showing up on screen, and I think I know why. Okay. Chibi type something? Or somebody type something. I just want to make sure it's working. Chibi, you're my armor. Shut up. Yeah, this was actually what they called a battle worn AK-47 or like the M70. But Chibi put linseed oil all over the furniture, and it has looked fucking stunning the entire time, which I think is amazing. I'm even gonna flip it over. I'm gonna show you guys so it's fucking front to back type shit. Okay, sorry, I just thought that was kind of cool, like the charge handle is like kind of propping it up here. But yeah, to no one's surprise, Chibi's my armor, so he helps me take care of all of my guns. All of our guns, I should say. Which is kind of funny, considering, you know, this has been like the pride and joy of the communist era for a million gajillion years. But yeah, I was on a tangent. I wanted this particular piece because if you look at anything ever in like military history, right? Especially in like Eastern conflicts, you know, like Russia, Cuba, well, not necessarily, well, we can argue about Cuba, but it has been so iconic, also to quote Lord of War, that this has been on flags, on gun, on not gun, well, gun, like coins and shit like that, right? So it's like this is without a doubt the most original, just unmolested version of this that has ever occurred, like period. So I love this thing. Bonus points in chat. Who what's the name of the guy who designed this? It like if you know your guns, you know the name. Chibi, don't answer it because I know you know. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to math it out, Google it. Also, I needed an excuse to take a sip of water, or not water, but soda. But yeah, this was actually designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov. Hence why part of the you know, the K and the AK is Kalashnikov. Yeah, according to my handy dandy notebot, aka ChatGPT, this came out in... Aren't AKs stupid durable? Am I thinking the M4? No, they are. They're stupid fucking durable. Kentucky Ballistics and a few other people, they put this through so much abuse. Like, I think they put them in dirt, they put them in ice, they put them in a whole bunch of fucking, like, environments, and it shot fine. Like, honest to God, there is probably a few instances where I would say this is, like, probably the best, like, weapon system for rifles, like, ever. Maybe a couple watermelons too. True. But yeah, this thing, maybe what we'll do, once we get through our collection, which it's gonna be a little bit because we still got more to go. Roughly about 300, yeah. We've roughly put about 300 rounds through this like this gun, right? I don't have any other copies. This is just my one. Yeah. I only ever had, I think, 2 or 3 other weapons that out the box do not fail on me, period. This is one of them. And it's just, oh god. I wish, actually, I'm gonna see if I can find it. We might be pushing the limits of what we could do. Hold please. I'm gonna see if I can find the video. Oh, that's my AR. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Well, okay, no, come back. Come back. Okay. With some smoke coming off the barrel with a magnum. Yes. Like, I was so scared. I thought I was gonna, I thought this was gonna catch on fire. I was like, oh shit. Let me see. Hold on. Gotta minimize a bunch of stuff. Give me just a moment. Okay, hold on. I'll move this out. We're gonna change something here. Give me just a moment. Property. Might fuck this up, so bear with me. Yeah, hold on. Okay, cool. I'm gonna show you a video. Come on. Okay, that was a little loud. Hold, please. I don't know why it opened over there, but anyway. Let's see if I can do this full screen. We're just gonna kind of mute that a little bit. But anyway, that way you can kind of see, like, and that's me. So before anybody bitches, it's a closed environment. I didn't count like a donk. Okay. No, we need the audio. Okay, fair enough. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Play it again. Okay, hold. Heard, please. Heard, please. Okay. I really, really wish this would, you know what? Because we're smart. Big brain. Stop giving me a preview. Fuck off. Okay. VLC. Hold on. Turn that down just a skosh. Looks like it's a decent kick to it. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Because you figure these are 7.62 rounds. I didn't count, like I said, like a dumb. Oh, I see my my screen.
Your pro off a little bit.
Yeah. Screen's wigging out like, oh my god. Okay. We're gonna go back up to here. Okay. So, but yeah, this thing has a decent kick to it. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Since we showed that and we're still okay. I'm gonna show you guys Because I'm actually proud of this video in particular. Hold on. This is with my AR. So you're gonna have to deal with the jump scare type thing. Actually, hold on. Let's make this a little bit better. Just show them the YouTube channel. That's so far back. It's so far back. Here, got it. Okay, this should be better. But this is my AR. This doesn't have the scope that I had on my other one. This is normally what I take to my range or my local range with my red dot. Also, my foregrip I changed out a while ago. But see how I'm talking about, like, minimal kickback. And that's not full auto. That's me. Always remember to put your safety on, folks, as soon as you're done. Also, can we talk about that grouping? That's a sexy grouping from yours truly. I'll take it. Yeah, I thought it was pretty damn good. All right, let me close that. Bring it back. Oh, hello? Oh, I didn't put this back on. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, if you guys want to see other times, like, Chibi takes footage of me shooting our rifles and stuff. Oh, John, hello! What's up, buddy? Not sure if you came in time to watch my glorious grouping, but we were just talking about my very sexy AK-47 here. Her gunpla minus the plus. Hey, look, I said when we hit a specific group or a specific follow point, I would do this and just show off all the stuff that we have. Also, I'm pretty sure it makes Sean feel better that he's not the only one who buys a lot of stuff and things. But anyway, this is one of my favorite rifles. I mean, it's not over my AR, which you guys can kind of see off camera over here. But it's because in a military history standpoint, why wouldn't I have this? You know what I mean? Like, it is the most iconic, the most fun, and boy, will this fucking wake you up and say, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, we could probably be here for, like, hours and hours and hours just talking about the conflicts and where this gun is still being used at today. I call her AK-47 the sewing machine. I mean, it's accurate. It really is. It's really fucking accurate. I can't speak to it shooting-wise because, I have more fun mag dumping this than trying to be accurate. I do. It's like, I just think it's such a fun fucking piece. The cadence of how it fires reminds me of a sewing machine. Yeah. Like, I think the video kind of does it justice, but, and when we get to it, I'll show you one of the other pieces that we have, but it's like, unless you're behind this, it doesn't convey it properly. You know what I mean? But yeah, Alright, with that being said, I think we'll move on to the next one. Hold, please. Do, do, do. Gotta make sure that I set myself up so that way I don't trip on anything. Because I have done that before. Ugh, okay. Okay. So this one. Yes, Chibi checked them all. They are all empty. I wasn't gonna show some of the older stuff. However, this one made it into the batch. Oh, sorry. My fat ass. Yes. This is the one that your brother was very excited that worked. Let me see. This one is a 22 Winchester. And also just want to make sure you guys are aware. Just double check. Empty. Nada. Oh. Sticks a little bit if you don't man mode it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I could say about Winchester that hasn't been said for like the umpteenth millionth time, you know. But what's actually kind of neat, I mean, it's Chibi, the gun is as old as you and I are. Like, let's be real. You know. But yeah, like this one is, there's another rifle that I have, oh God, what is it called? The Revelation. Hey Joey. I pulled out the jam round. Yeah. But yeah, this one is neat because it loads up through the top here. So you gotta like undo it, pop it out, and then just feed your rounds through it. But yeah, 22 is like a really fantastic starter round. And it cycled quite well. It's just the bolt action is kind of janky sometimes. Yes. It's old, you know. But from what Chibi said and from what I can kind of glean, all this furniture is original. Which is nice because sometimes like stuff like this, especially if it's been used profusely, has a lot of damage to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so this gun. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, hon. I didn't know if you heard me. Was like, you have to undo the tube up here, pull it out. Let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna try. Oh, it's kind of sticky. Hold on, pull this off camera real quick. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you have to like twist it. It's a little sticky, so it probably needs just a touch of lubricant. But yeah, you pull this out and then feed it. So like, I don't know if you guys can see like that red that's in there. That's kind of like the, I guess like the push rod, you know? But I feel weird with this because, You have to get your hands close to the, hold on, let me turn this around. Okay. I bought my XLR set. And I heard, like, the thing have a minute. I was like, But yeah, you have to get your hands kind of close to the tip of the barrel, and it, like, it wigs me out a little. I'm like, oh my god. But, now, Winchester ammo, as a side note, I wouldn't trust this at all. Like, Winchester ammo scares the shit out of me sometimes. But their weapon systems, fantastic. Lovely. Actually, let me see if I can shift this a little bit. Okay. Just trying to frame things a little bit there. I was trying to think of what else I wanted to say about this piece. I mean, not too terribly much. This is more of the, in like a family heirloom kind of category. Yeah, it's easy to load vertically, but also uncomfortable safety-wise. Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not used to doing that, but I just, it makes me nervous. I'm just a warships guy. Well, Joey, welcome in, where you're gonna learn a lot about guns today. But yeah, for this one, this particular setup, a 22 long rifle is the smallest caliber that you can have. Like, smaller than a 22 is a BB round, to kind of put it in, to equate it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know if you made it here in time, Joey. Oh, no, you were here when we were talking about the AK. There's a couple of, I think the Russians still use AK on their warships. 22 long rifles, the smallest standardized iron, that is true, yeah, you're correct. But, like, there are short variants, but it's an exotic round, yes. Which, in this day and age, good luck finding him. Seriously, good fucking luck finding anything smaller than a 22. Like, it is so just, ugh. But yeah, some of the rifles and some of the pistols that I have, and we'll get to those in a minute. Well, in a minute, we're gonna be here for a while. For plinking and small gang, yes. And for, like, training for... I think it's a really great round for people who don't know anything about guns or who want to shoot guns and they want to experience, you know. Next thing would be a 177, but you're getting towards pellet and BB. Yeah. And there's a specific range that you really want to prep people for, like, getting into the higher calibers, you know what I mean? Because, like, with 7.62 and 5.56, they're the same-ish, at least bullet-wise. I say ish because it's plus or minus a few. But in terms of, like powder, 7.62 has not as much. I think 5.56 has the most powder. And we could go down a rabbit hole about, like, you know, light load versus plus P. Or 223, yes, you're correct. Well, it's like at the start of the stream where I was just talking about how, you know, with my AR, it shoots both. Sometimes I'm just like, damn, that one kicked harder than the other. You know what I mean? Oh, bless. But yeah, like, shit, I think after 7.62, then you get into, like, 30-30, 30-06, shit like that. And that's a kicker and a half, dude. Alright, but this song gives me a motivation. We're moving on to the next piece. Because I can. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum. Here's that one. And then, let's see. Oh. So, I like how I told Chibi earlier. Hold on. God, I'm like warm. I'm like trying to, you know, move around and junk. Whew. All right. Trying to see if I could find it so I could show you guys without dinking something. Yes. So something that a lot of companies do, because after a matter of fashion, hold on, let me swing this around real quick. Let me see if I could show it on camera a little bit better if I've got a better control. So this is the Winchester. So the other one we just saw was the Winchester, like Chibi saying in chat. And this one was the clone to make for cheaper Winchesters called the Revelation. And this one, unfortunately, yeah, because I think you said it was like a not a Marlin, but like a Winchester part. Because if you guys can see, it's got that same little twisty bit, but this one I think is a bit easier to come out. Yeah. So see, twisty bit comes out, and then I'm gonna try not to take out parts of my desk here. But yeah, and so that's where you would just pull this out. Yeah. Yeah, so it was a Marlin, which when we get to the other piece, or one of my other pieces, we'll kind of get into that just a moment. Yeah. I think in the era where clones were kind of coming out, and clones, by what I mean by that is like, people would take designs of like really popular guns, so like the Winchester, Marlin, the Henry, all that jazz. Also for, you know, it's empty. Yeah. And in the era that this gun, I'm pretty sure, was purchased, Sears was huge. And anybody else besides all of us old folks in chat remember Sears? I think it was bought in 1970. It might have, yeah, I would say 1970. That sounds about right. Still has a decent enough charge, though. Probably needs to have it run through a little bit more. But this piece and another piece I inherited from my uncle, God rest him, but this is an interesting piece. Yeah, like what always surprised the crap out of me is how most clones are better than the original. It's so fucking wild to me. You know what I mean? Like, it blew me the fuck away. Well, I said most. Not all, but most. Depends on the materials. True. Okay, I don't know why that got quiet on me all of a sudden. Yeah, because, our good buddies at Taurus have proved that. Oh, guys, when we get to my very first gun I ever bought, ugh. It's still the bane of my existence. I wrestle with selling that fucking piece every day. No joke. But yeah, I think this was my niece's weapon system to train with. Yeah, we're gonna do... Yeah, if you could. Like, Chibi, if you want to bring in some of the pistols. Like, I'm going over everything. Like, even our carries. So. But I have 2 rifles if you want to switch them out for some pistols. If you'd be so kind. Just like clone warships, very similar designs, but not 100% the same. Absolutely, Joey. Like, good lord, yeah. Some of the fucking pieces I've shot, I'm just like, oh. But when we get into like the transition, once I get through the rest of the rifles and we get into pistols, I have a video of me shooting full auto because I told Chibi one of the things I wanted to do for my birthday was shoot a full auto weapon. Oh, it's so much fun, you guys. I think next year I wanted to shoot an MP5 because I want to do that slap. You know, like, have you guys ever seen it? The MP5 slap? Just, psh, fucking, oh, so hot. But yeah, when we get into the pistols too, I might have to, like, if you guys want to see how it fires, I might have to go through my my YouTube shorts, which it shouldn't be too bad. Fucking, those things are so, those things take off. A lot of people like seeing the pew pew and the pow pow. But yeah, like this thing was unfortunately super duper dirty. So like when Chibi was taking it apart, because just in case nobody else was here, but Chibi's the armorer for us, and he like takes everything apart and cleans it. This was so dirty that you could take your finger across this slide and you could see like all the grime and shit just come off your finger. It was wild, dude. Like, but yeah. So this is my little 22 rifle. So on to the next one. I feel like I should be on safari. Oh yeah, buddy. No. It's not the Vector, but I'll give you a hint of what it is. Yeah.
Please take back.
Yes, please. Yeah, if you wanna... Yeah.
The Vector's super heavy.
Oh, I know. That's gonna...
I love that one. That's the Annie Oakley kind of gun. It's like...
Oh, yeah. This right here. Thank you, baby. This fucking... Oh, when I tell you guys, this thing... This is another one of my rifles that just worked. So this right here, I need to pull up because we need to talk about this. Okay. So I want you guys to know this is probably, besides my shotgun, this is one of the most just kicks you in your fucking face guns I own. I don't know if you heard Chibi say, but this is the Annie Oakley gun. Because also I want to show. It's empty. Okay. But yeah, this thing, it's like, oh, it's so much fun to shoot. It really is. Hold on, let me, I'll get a video of it in just a second. But this gun is almost as old. Okay, let me back this up. It's not almost as old as like the Winchesters and shit like that we have, but the manufacturer for this is almost as old as Winchester. Like, these were the sheriff guns, you know, these were the guns that were in the Old West. And this is the most durable fucking gun that I own. This one isn't like some of the other ones that we had. This one is chambered in .44 Magnum. It is a big round going very fast, very violently. And I don't know if you guys kind of noticed with some of the other setups on this, but this one, the butt, let's see if I can do this. That's not a lot of surface area on the butt. So I don't know if you guys have ever been, hold on, let me see if I can do this off camera real quick. Just wanted to make sure the hammer was up. Oh, I can't wait till I get to the SIG. Yeah, the most dangerous piece that we own. Yeah. But this, yeah, like, yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever been like dead-legged or like dead-armed or whatever, but after a couple of rounds of this fucking thing, that's what it feels like in your chest. Like, this thing is beefy. Now, what's super funny is, I almost bought the one higher up from that, which is a .45 Colt, which is another bigger fucking round. But as we are all firm believers in the Lord's caliber, in the .45 ACP, it's a lot faster and a lot bigger in this thing. But it's so stinking funny. Now, what's funny too about this particular weapon system is it's fed through the side right here, but it's also got that same twisty thing as the other ones that I was showing you guys earlier. But yeah, the biggest round that can go through this, not this particular one, because that's not what it's chambered for. Like, one of the big things I do want to stress, especially about firearm safety, is never put a round in it that is not designed to handle. Like, I'm so dead fucking serious about that. Do not ever put a round that is not designed to handle. Like, remember how, oh, I was going to show you guys, but I'll kind of wait on it. Like, I've been to a range and somebody tried to put 300 blackout through a barrel or through a system that's designed for 223. But do you guys notice the theme that I get a lot of like guns that have a lot of history? Why? Because they were told wrong information. Like, I'm gonna kind of throw a bitch fit here a little bit. I always have a problem is when people get things that are not, and without researching, you know? It's not like, how can I put this? It's not like your guns that you can get at Walmart. It's not like something that's very straightforward, right? Like, you have to understand the safety of this. Right, exactly. Like, you have to understand it. Like, you have to understand how the charge works. You have to understand, you have to understand the rounds that it takes. You have to understand how to field strip it. You have to understand these things, because if you get something for self-defense, like, what's gonna happen is if you try to fire something and you just hear click click, you're dead. Like, that's just it. You're gonna get fucking schwapped and, you know, GG. Needless to say, I think so far my house will be the safest in the zombie apocalypse. Oh yeah, Chibi, your phone's still in here if you want it. I think he's still getting all over pistols. Oh yeah, and I've seen that too. I've seen people, they get something that's too much. Like, for a first-time shooter, or like somebody who wants to, like, you know, take guns out to the range or something, if it's their first time, I would never let them shoot this. This is too much. Like, 44 Magnum is a lot. I mean, a fucking lot. You know? And even with something like this, because it requires, you know, an additional action to cock this fully out and then collapse it, like, you have to have, like, specific knowledge. Oh, I love that you brought my purse. It's so cute. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to share with it.
Yeah, there's nothing in the chamber, but if you want to double check it. Yeah, I don't like having something... Yeah, in the list, in the lineup. Sorry, I just realized what song was playing. I was like... I listened to the song way too much when Chibi made it. I was like... Yeah, if you want to put it up here, babe. That way it's not on the floor. Thank you. Anyway, yeah. So with this one, it can go up as high as like 4570 governor, which is not a fun round. But it is a chunky round. Yeah. Actually, let me see. Oh, it's halfway through. Mm-hmm. Here you go, Chibi. Just for you. But yeah, forgot what the other oh, 357 is the other one that this can shoot to. But again, you need this and this to kind of like coincide with each other. Okay, I know I turned that up, so. It's so good though. Okay. Sorry, I might be jamming out a little. But yeah, this is the cowboy rifle. Sorry, I had a total ADHD moment. Because I was like, oh yeah, this is Chibi's song. This is such a banger though. Alright, well while this plays out, next rifle. Oh hey look! The next rifle. The bane of Chibi's existence. Okay. Hooja. Okay. Alright. This is Chibi's favorite rifle. Yeah, the space gun. Oh, let me turn this around real quick. This actually is in a couple of different calibers, if I recall correctly. But this one in particular is 10 millimeter. Hold on, I'm gonna get some background history on this real quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to like lean over just to make sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, we've actually had like I really like this gun too. Right? Like I really want to like this gun. However, comma, hold on. When after so many rounds this thing jams up, it's so aggravating because like I want to like this. I do, right? Like I want to like this gun, but so far, like I think what's funny is brand new. What we bought it for and what it is brand new, we've almost like equaled it out by just getting the parts. Can you show the mag? Yeah, give me one sec. I didn't grab mag because I didn't think about it. Okay. Okay, and it's actually kind of funny that she said, about showing the mag. So I want to kind of show you guys too, like, that's a 10 millimeter round, right? But this is kind of, see if I can do this appropriately, but like the top half of this mag is like the OG mag that we got when we bought it, but you can get mags like these. These are the non-California compliant ones. Smile. Let me see. Oh yeah, these are Glock mags, by the way. Which I thought was kind of fucking wild. I never thought that Glock mags... Like, these are also from Chris, by the way. We bought these directly from Chris, and they're Glock mags. I thought that was so fucking wild, you know? But, if you guys are PUBG enjoyers or Call of Duty enjoyers, you will know this particular gun. Like, this is where it really started to shine. Also, to answer the question, no, this is not a suppressor. You show the full gun on the barrel? Yes. So, that's the back half. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it in frame here. But yeah, that's the back half. And that's the front. It's a grower, not a shower. Let me see if I can kinda... I don't know why it's like wanting to slide, like my camera angle is wanting to slide on me. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. That might be a little bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. But yeah, this like, I kind of talked about this earlier, was with this particular gun, what's funny is it sounds quieter when you're behind it as opposed to when you're in front of it. Which I thought was like... Which, like, to me, it's still just one of the wildest things. But, according to my handy-dandy chat GPT machine, so Chris Vector was developed early 2000s by Chris USA. And that's Chris is K-R-I-S-S. And it was linked to a Swiss design group called Transformal Defense Industries. When it runs good? Absolutely. It runs fantastically. When it runs. But it's one of those, like, you either gotta, get after it, get behind it, or just fucking pray that it runs. I think there's, one or two other caveats, one or two other ways to change things up, but for the most part it's yeah, when Lord willing we have the patience for it. Probably gonna send it in for the Gen 3 upgrade at this point. Probably just have a very spirited discussion with Chris and be like, hey friend, take it back. Just give me the new shit, please. I'm so over it. But it only had 3 rounds shot through it. Yeah, sure it did. Fucking guy. Yeah. You really have. You've switched the springs around. The bolt assembly that's in here you've done. You've done a lot just to get this thing running. Which is a shame, because again, when it runs, it's amazing. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He probably did an RTFM, which, to kind of explain to that's read the fucking manual. And, yeah. Oh, I do like how ChatGPT says the criticisms are it's heavy for its size, expensive, complex internals, limited practical advantage for most users. Bruh. Oh, I'd love it if the ATF got disbanded. We actually could do some good in the world if the ATF was disbanded. Fucking guys. Alright. So there's not much, unfortunately, with this piece. But I wanted to show it for you guys because I thought it was kind of neat. The space rifle. Space rifle, go bird. Okay. Oh, yeah. Guess it would help if I put the mag back. Oh, great. Damn it. Does this every fucking time. Put the damn thing in the damn butt. Okay. Oh. Okay, now for the pièce de la résistance. The Chris case sucks. Yeah, that's what I was just doing. This magnificent fucking creature. This is my Rock Island Armory semi-auto shotgun. Yes, the Turk Nelly. So This is a Turkish Benelli, essentially. And this thing is so stinking fun. Like, shit, I'm gonna say this is probably like the other one that just worked right out of the box. Like, this thing is so fucking cool. Show the full length? Yeah, hold on one sec. Oh, I need to take my sweater off. I'm like sweating. Hold on, let me back out of frame. Ugh. You guys can see my cool, sweet pajamas. Ugh. Okay. I was like, dude, I didn't realize getting up and fucking putting shit away I was gonna get all sweaty and stuff. Perfect performance so far, absolutely. So, here's the butt. And here's the front part of it. I think one of my favorite things and what made this so easy as like baby's first shotgun essentially is the foregrip right here. Like I was able to just get my fingers around it. But what I didn't realize is with a handle like this, you're not supposed to like grip it like a regular what the fuck you call it, like a regular pistol grip. You're supposed to let your hand kind of be loose around it so it goes into your hand. Because I swear to you, I thought I broke my fucking hand when I first shot this. It like legit left such a bruise on me though. Oh yeah, Jean, it's a kick thing. I don't know if you're still in chat or not. Yeah, this is definitely not Cal compliant. A lot of my weapon systems, I don't know if you guys have noticed, are not Cal compliant. They are very much yeah, they are not. They are how can I put this? Yeah, I don't think a lot of these would fly. Heaven forbid if I ever had to move back to California. Oh yes, they're Florida compliant. I also do want to stress that. Thank you for bringing that up, Chibi. Super duper quick, just in case this, like anybody watches this back or anybody gets a big old fucking hair up their ass. Number one, it's clear. Sorry, this is really hard to do this sitting down, but yeah, this is clear. Nothing in there. Yeah. Everything is within my state's gun laws. Every single piece that I fucking own. Nothing is out of spec. Nothing's out of regulation. Trust me. There's a lot of fucking gun laws that we go over. I could show you the whole book that we have for fucking Florida. It's like yay fucking thick. It's almost as thick as the fucking handle on this thing. It's ginormous. But yeah, going back to this piece in particular, this gun, if I like wanted to replace the parts on this, I need to buy Benelli parts. On top of that, because the ATF is gay as a slur, I have to go via import laws. Yes, it is a semi-auto 12-gauge shotgun. I think it's like 4+1 if I recall correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4+1. So 4+1 is 1 in the chamber, you know, 4 rounds. Oh, I didn't show the bottom of this. That might help. Ooh. Okay. So a lot of the shells you'd load right in here. Yeah. Yeah, what Chibi said. If I change the tube or for more capacity, which I'm gonna see if I can switch this around so I can show you what I'm talking about. So the tube on shotguns, I'm gonna try to angle this a little bit. Woo! I almost dropped it. I mean, it's not loaded, but still. That would've... I don't want to drop my Mimi. So this right here is the capacity tube, if I'm correct. So, like, if I wanted to... Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, where, like, some people have, like, fucking two... trying to get my hand back in frame. Like, they have tubes that, like, exceed past, the barrel itself. I'm trying not to put my hand in front of the barrel. Like, I know it's clear, but I'm just trying to be safe. Alright, you know what, camera? Fucking... okay. Okay. I'm getting a new fucking monitor at some point, dude. I don't know if you noticed, but, like, every time I do, like, this, like, if I type, my fucking, my monitor shakes. Hi, PC screen. Yeah, it would be square with the barrel, or it would, like, I've seen them that actually go past the tip of the barrel. Which is fucking wild to me, dude. I'm like, are you serious? But some people, they do, like, the quick, comp shoots. Which I would love to have the confidence to just fucking, yeah. We have to replace the parts for it to be no longer considered import? Yes. Which, again, the ATF is dumb. I hate the ATF so fucking hard, dude. Because they make the stupidest fucking gun laws. Oh, but Quavy, it doesn't... Shut up. No, it's not. Anyway, that's part of my Second Amendment rant. For now. But this thing, like, I don't know if, other people in the chat, if you guys have ever fired, like, a shotgun of any capacity. This is like a violent hug. Like, it's not inaccurate or anything, but it's just nice and violent. You know what I mean? Also, what makes it really nice, like, I don't... That's a lot more surface area than the Henry. Oh, let me try to angle that a little bit more. Yeah, that's a lot more surface area than the Henry on the buttstock. And so it displaces the recoil a lot better. And it's just... It's really nice. I like it a lot. But... yeah, I do have a couple more Turkish pieces. But... that'll do her, though, for my, my rifles. I think we have, like, 2 more? Question mark? But, I don't like handling them too much, because they're kind of old. So. Plus, they're technically not mine, so. Anyway. This is... Sorry, side note, because I just thought this was funny. This shotgun right here is why, like, I tell Chibi I'm not hard to shop for. I'm just expensive. But, anyway, give me just a moment. I'm gonna go put this one away. I'm gonna go help Chibi put the rest of the rifles away. I'm gonna grab a drink, and then we're gonna switch to pistols. So, be right back.
Room service for the damned.
Blood red lights where angels bled. From silver towers the sinners sing. Ah, their halos traded for diamond rings. Velvet clouds, perfume of pain. We toast our thirst in Tokyo rain. One last waltz before the dawn. All that's pure is blood and gone. Can you hear the choir rise? Every note another line. Welcome to the Tokyo Blood Opera, where sinners shine beneath the cross. Hearts ignited in ultraviolet. Every pulse another loss. Crimson mirrors, neon tears. Lovers bite away their fears. In sacred clubs the angels weep. Their hymns replaced by bass lines deep. Frozen smiles define disgrace. The night reflects on every face. We crave the dark, adore the pain. The city bleeds and calls our name. Luna, sanguis This is the Tokyo Blood Opera. The stage is silver.
Hello! We're back. So, I figured, since we'll start with pistols, I'll kind of show you guys a little bit of my everyday carry. I have a place that I do this in. So I have this wonderful knife. I want to say it's like Templar Arms or something. The handle, I don't remember what the blade is, but the handle is out of micarta. So it's like really light, and this thing is stinking sharp. Absolutely love it. But this beauty right here, so remember when I told you guys about the Hogue grips? I know it's like such a juxtaposition because it's like fucking a sand colored grip, but this is the Glock, which I'm gonna show. It's cleared, you know. So this is, hold on, I wanna double check something here real quick. Okay, perfect. Anyway, this is a Glock 43X. We all know about Glock to one degree or another. Besides, they are a horse, a horse making distribution company. Oh, we're on Kick. Fuck it. They do artificial insemination. Well, thank you for the bits about that. I appreciate the help. I'm just trying to fucking think about what I want to talk about this. But anyway, this is chambered in 9mm, which I do have a mag for that, so I can kind of show you. Since we were talking about like 9mm beforehand. Yeah, they do. They sell horse jizz. I'm not making that up. You can look it up. No joke. But anyway, this I loaded up with PvP ammo. My hollow points. You guys have never seen what a hollow point looks like. So this is kind of... This is also a caliber. Like, if somebody was semi-comfortable with guns, I would let them, like, shoot this caliber right here. Like, yeah. But, I got this particular one as my carry for a few reasons. One is because, I don't know if you guys have noticed my hands. I have big-ass hands for a chick, right? And so, in my palm, and since we're getting to pistols, you'll see why in a minute. But, it goes almost the full length of my palm, which is nice because, you know, when you're sitting there and you're getting ready to fucking get after it, you know what I mean? Like, you're not wanting to have to worry about whether or not it's, you know... 9 is a nice step up from 22 before you get bigger. Yes, absolutely. Like, a 22 LR or 22 long rifle is probably... Okay, 22 long rifle or a 9mm are the two, like... Depending on your school of thought, like, beginner-friendly, calibers that I would tell people that they need to do. Now, in terms of beginner-friendly guns, not this one. This is expensive as fuck. But this is also probably, like, the most durable... Hold on. I need to find something that's... Okay, we'll listen to this one. Super universal, extremely capable, defense round for ammo. Yes, yes. Like, 90% of anywhere ever, unless they're really super comfortable with it, everybody carries 9. This is the most, like, standard rifle and handgun ammo that you will ever find. Besides 22. Is this shit right here. Like, it's wild, honestly. But, yeah, like, this is a very expensive... I shouldn't say very expensive. It's a gun you can almost stake your life on, but at the same time, it's a gun that, like, if you're seasoned and you're comfortable with it, you can get it, you know? I wouldn't say rifle, but there are some 9mm carbines. That's kind of what I was leaning in, because I know some ARs are chambered in 9mm, but I think that's also personal preference. It was, like, 4 and some change because... Okay, so this is a stupid thing. This is where I'm kind of annoyed with Glock, but I also kind of wanted to buy Glock, or buy a Glock, because I'm kind of petty. That's a story after we're done, or I'm done with this thought. But to get this slide fitted for a sight, this would have cost me about $200 in addition to what I paid for it, right? But for this particular model, the sight's already situated. In terms of gun prices, it's not that bad. Yeah, but it's like... I kind of try to make that argument because for somebody kind of starting out, that's a really steep price. You know what I mean? Now, in terms... Oh, for adding a red... Yeah. Yeah, I think that was part of the conversation we had in the store. I was like, yes, we'll do it. I probably won't put a red dot on it, because especially since it's my carry, it's like, I'm not gonna have time to fucking hit the red dot and go for it unless I leave it on all day until I get home. But, anywho, that's my carry. So I'm gonna hopefully put it back in my holster the right way. Need to make sure it's all set up, but I'll probably do that here after we're done. Not fitting. Oh, have that in there. But on topic of guns, there's a Kimber facility near me, like 30 minutes away. That's sick. That's honestly sick. Kimber, oh god, I'd love to fire. I think I fired a Kimber before. All right, speaking of nice and sick. So here's not necessarily Chibi's carry, but it's his, what do you call it on your desk gun? Is the Springfield? Yeah, Springfield XD. You could say RAR. It's okay. But this, so kind of the reason I say, the reason I kind of say about price, you know what I mean? Is because with this weapon system in particular, you can close the chamber. I think it's on the other side, right? Okay. There we go. I always love doing that. I'm sorry. That brings me such joy is to close the receiver like that. It's like a reward. But yeah, I mean, like, this gun I think is one of the better ones. Like, especially starting out, if you are starting out and you want like just a good price point gun. You know what I mean? Yeah, like this gun has no failures. I would love to replace the trigger. The trigger's kind of booty cheeks. But yeah, but I mean, and again, for like $300, I think that's a better price point for somebody. Like, especially somebody starting out. Like, a slide is heavy. Well, fucking go to the gym. Get after it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, oh, show off the laser? Yeah. Let me see if it'll, there you go. I probably have to take off the laser because I know, like, I'm want to try to, like, not have it, I don't want to point it at the screen since I want to put this up on YouTube later. But yeah, the laser that you have is really funny. There's a 22 handgun that I have that we'll show off here in a little bit. I had this laser right here on it, and it was single-handedly one of the funniest fucking things I've ever had on any of our pieces. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, also, see, but for 300, look. You could put a red dot on there too. It's a gun I suggest anyone wanting to get a personal defense on a budget. Yes. And that's kind of what I was talking about. Because, I mean, like, my Glock that I have, I think in terms of pricing would be, I think, and I think this is where you're trying to get at. It's a very, like, mid-range price point for a gun. This is kind of on the lower end. And trust me when I say I have lower ends for prices on this. Or lower ends on pieces that I have. It's not high point low, but you know. Excuse me. But this, I think, on the lower end, this is a good gun. I think this is a good starter gun for a lot of people. And considering there's the trigger safety and the hand safety, yeah, this is a good gun. A real good gun. Now you can get even higher. Like, I think, like, you know, Rory brought up Kimber. Kimbers, I think, are pretty high. And Lord willing, one day getting a staccato. Staccatos are like $2,000 a pop. But God, staccatos are so fucking pretty. One of the range masters let me fire one. Oh, so good. Grip safety, yeah. I don't know why I said handle safety. But yeah, so those are two of our personal defense ones. Oh, whenever it came in. Hold on. Alright, so speaking of personal safety. Show Chibi's baby on the next one. Okay. Okay. gonna have to figure out how to do the good old pistolas. So this is Chibi's other baby. I have to hop out and get to bed. Night, everyone. Yeah, of course, sorry. If the VOD... Now we're getting into the 1,100 territory. Yes, this is on the higher end of stuff. But yeah, I'll try to upload the VOD to YouTube if it doesn't stay on Kick. And we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, this is also in that higher end territory of personal defense guns. This is also something like you wanna kind of break this thing in. You know what I mean? But once you get this going, this is honestly one of the coolest fucking guns ever. And I know, like, this is, I'm trying to see if I could get it on in the light there. I know this is an effing high power. I don't know why I just said that. Like, my brain was like, yeah, it's my effing high power. Thanks, Chibi. Show the slideys. Oh. Okay, sorry. Oh, slide release. It's okay. I can read. I'm kind of retarded sometimes. Anyway, I think we did have a few failures with this piece in particular. But this is one of those guns that had to have like a break-in period. The slide is so easily to manipulate. Yes. Like, as you guys saw, that thing just fucking butter. Just super smooth. I think the trigger spring, the only thing that was technically customized on this was the trigger spring, and the grips on this, which I don't know if you guys can see. It may not show up properly in the light, but this is a blue wood grip. Yeah, the hammer fire, which, let's see if I can kind of angle it appropriately. Yeah, it's a hammer fired pistol. I'm really trying to be safe with this, so if you guys don't see the proper angle with it, I do apologize. But yeah, this thing is, it's not, I also need to kind of, purple heart grip, yes. I also kind of need to clarify, the effing high power is not the original high power. Yes, it is a new generation of the high power. Browning had the original design for the high power. So I want to kind of clarify that a little bit, because that's one of those historical things that every single gun enthusiast gets wrong. It's one of those, like, if you know, you know type things. But yeah, it was very nice. I like it a lot. But oh yeah, forgot. This is also chambered in 9mm as well. A lot of our pieces, unless it's not, I'll try to kind of clarify. High power is a gun created for a large magazine capacity. Yes, actually, since we were showing mags earlier, let me kind of, show the ting. Again, some home defense PvP ammo going on right there. But this is a 17 round capacity. Yes, very old school. We also have some guns that are old school, and we'll get to those soon. But, yeah, this thing is just, it's butter. It's absolute fucking butter. Okay. Oh, I forgot the speed loader's in there too. Nice. Okay. Let me kind of slide her back on in there. And then we'll get to our next one. I'll try to see. Grab it. Oh, okay. It's my favorite 9mm to fire, hands down. You gotta show the speed loader? Okay, hold on. This is the speed loader we use to save our fucking hands and thumbs more specifically, because when you're trying to load your umpteenth fucking mag of 9mm, your thumbs hurt. And they hurt a lot. So buy one of these and save yourself some time. Just saying. Alright, next one. This one is a very, very old school pistol. Also, if you guys have played Girls Frontline, the name would look familiar. This one is one of those guns that I kind of like inherited from my uncle again. And actually inherited from my uncle, you know what I mean? Just to kind of like show you all it's not loaded. This one I thought was really cool because in most revolver pistols like this, there's a little bit of a gap in between, like, the cylinder, I couldn't think of the fucking part name, and the barrel itself. There's like a gap. There's no gap in here. Yeah, this is the Astra revolver, which Astra, I think, is a... I want to say it's no, it's a Spanish brand. That's right. Oh, hold on. Went to go check my message, and I was like, hey... me post this in there. Somebody came out with the M11S. Hold on. Let me consult the GPTs. Where is it? Spanish. Astra refers to Astra Uncenta y Campaña, a firearms manufacturer based in Spain, specifically the Basque region. This was founded in 1908, known for pistols and revolvers, supplied arms to Spain, Germany, and others before World War II. Famous models include the Astra 400, 600, and various revolvers. The Italian confusion usually comes from Italy not having a strong enough handgun tradition, Beretta specifically, and Astra designs looking similar to contemporary European Crassels pistols. It went defunct 28 years ago. Damn it. That's probably why when I went to go take this in to get it repaired, because some jackass fucking like took this off, and oh god, there's a bunch of stuff. But yeah, this gun I try not to shoot too much because of how old it is, and I really want to try to make sure that like everything on it stays, you know, original. She's a starter 3 in Girls Frontline. Yep. Which I really wish would fucking work on Linux. Smile. Sorry, that still kind of tilts me. I would love to play fucking... Yes. Actually, it says it on the barrel. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera. But yeah, like some guns like this, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier in the stream, when some barrels will have it printed about like what it's chambered in. But yeah, this is the one I really enjoy 357 in. There's another one that will show you momentarily. But we shall move on. Because we still have a fair amount of handguns to go through. Which kind of tells me we need to buy more rifles. And more pistols. More rifles than pistols, but you get the gist. Oh. Speaking of revolvers. Oh, I love this one. It's bit me a few times, but that's a skill issue and user error, because I used to have like a pistol grip. Oh my god. And I had to retrain myself because I was doing autoloaders for like the longest time. But yeah. This fucking thing is so stinking cool. Hold on. I need to pop this out because I want to try to show this. The barrel. It's not going to show it with the light. Yeah, my golden gun. But the barrel's on the bottom. Isn't that wild? Fucking... The barrel is at the bottom of my revolver. Or of this particular revolver with Chiappa. And what's kind of wild, because of how it goes like right here at the bottom, it actually goes into the webbing of your hand as opposed to your wrist. But yeah, this thing is just really, really freaking cool. Also, if you like going back to higher end prices for guns, not to flex or anything, but yeah, for what we paid for this, yeah, the gold skin on this, yeah, 1,300, yeah, it's a high end fucking piece. Actually, I'm curious. We're gonna go look at Chiappa's history. Because honestly, the only thing I was really kind of... sorry, I'm trying to articulate a lot of my thoughts about my guns, like, one by one. My biggest thing of why I really liked, like, this particular style was because I thought the fucking underbarrel on it, like, the barrel being, like, right here, was one of the coolest fucking functions. And it's just... yeah, it's just so stinking cool. Also, the fiber sights on that. I don't know if you could see... yeah, you can't really see the back. Let me see if I can put it up a little bit closer. You can see it. Barely. So what I mean by, like, fiber sights is, if you could see this, they're not like your, I guess, like, traditional iron sights. They kind of, like, react with the light. And because we're in my office, there's a lot of light. And then, of course, like, the top part right over there. But, yeah, like, I just, a lot of the times when I decide on a piece, I want something that's fun, that's kind of cool. I want something that's got a lot of functionality. Or I want it because it's off of a video game. You know? Yeah, and it looks like actually Chiappa was founded in 1958, and surpriser for anybody who's not surprised. Looks like they were, yeah, founded in 1958, based in Italy. Yeah, and all they've made is the rhinos. So this particular one, because this is what, I don't think I talked about it, but this is a Chiappa rhino. And they have so many different designs and colors and shit like that. There was one, Chibi called it an oil slick, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, if you guys have ever seen, like, like the live action, I think it's in Cyberpunk too, now that I think about it. I think it's in Cyberpunk. I know it's in the live action Cowboy Bebop. There's a bunch of stuff that this gun isn't in particular. Because, I mean, also look at it. It looks sci-fi. I mean, granted, if they did use it in, like, sci-fi or, like, cyberpunk kind of aesthetic, it wouldn't be this color unless it's, like, a villain or some fucking humongo corpo fucking guy. But, yeah. Also, I like the hexagon style. It's really fucking cool. Alright. I think that is that on that piece. Kind of move it along here. We still have a fair amount of, like, pistols and shit to go through, so... Oh, come on. Dude, I feel so fucking stupid trying to open this fucking thing. But yeah, we were also lucky enough because apparently the place that we bought it at, they like to try to pilfer the stickers that you get off of this, so... Oh, and speaking of speed loader, this is pretty cool. These are, so we were kind of talking about rounds and stuff earlier. This is a 357 round. This is a training round. This is a snap cap. So snap caps are pretty much what allows you to dry fire your weapon to like get practice with it. And so you could see, like, especially to the tip of it, like, that's a lot of fucking power going through, you know what I mean? So let me put that back together. Because we're progressively getting to Chibi's pistol. Oh, no, never mind. Chibi's pistol's next. If you guys want to see some fucking fuckery. Alright. So this is... Well, first things first. Just kind of show... I know he already checked, but I like to triple and double check on this. You know, I'm still of the mind. I don't know if anybody else has seen Archer. But at this point, you should just put a fucking Picatinny down here. And just put a laser dot on it, and you'll have Mallory Archer's gun, essentially. Like, that's kind of your next best bet, right? Oh, lordy lord. So just like, oh my goodness. But anyway, this is a 686 Smith & Wesson revolver. It's 7 rounds, Chibi? I want to make sure, because I know when we went hunting, I fucked it up a little bit. But yeah, also kind of similar, I don't know. You can't really see it from the reflection. But you can see right there. This is chambered in 357 Magnum. Oh, the plus means 7 rounds. Oh, roger that. Okay. 7 rounds, 7-inch revolver. And you got one of the rare ones that's got like this mahogany kind of handle to it. I don't know if for Girls Frontline, have you tried using Lutras? Can connect to Steam and runs games not made for Linux normally. It takes a bit to set up. Worth a try if you really want to play Girls Frontline. I'll try it, but I'm kind of in the like... God, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm kind of in, like, the bitter bitch kind of mood. Where I'm just like, I don't wanna, you know what I mean? I would love to, because, like, the fact that there's the Astra, yeah. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that they have the same setup. Yeah. Mine just doesn't run, period. Like, I think I get, like, to the startup menu of Girls Frontline 2, and then it just crashes. But, yeah, I thought it was funny, though, too, is when we did get Girls Frontline 2 to work, and we got the, Chibi, I think you got Vector on Girls Frontline 2, which I thought was great. Yeah. But yeah, the Astra I also wanted to show because I thought it was kind of funny with Girls Frontline and having Astra that was on there. Because a lot of people don't understand, like, where a lot of those, like, names for those girls come from. You know? But yeah, this revolver, this is just me. But when it doesn't have the fucking scope on this, and this is an actual scope. Like, you can actually see through this to do stuff. This thing is gorgeous. This thing is sexy. Like, this, honestly, this particular weapon system is one of those, like, you pass it down to your kids type thing. Like, Chibi was talking about how, like, when he does, or when he went to go take it, because this has a trigger job on it. It's got, like, clockwork intricacies with this. Which I thought was, like, so fucking cool. Because it's, like, there's not so... Like... I have so many thoughts going through my head. I'm just all like... But it's... That's one of the reasons I enjoy guns so much, just as a whole, is because there's so much craftsmanship that goes into everything, like revolvers and some, you know, rifles and all that other jazz. It's like people don't get it. Like, they don't like see that. All they just think is, oh, it makes loud noises and just spontaneously kills people. It's like, no, it doesn't. You have to actually do the action. This is a tool. Anyway, I could go into a whole ass tangent about that. But Smith & Wesson is one of the... I need to get back on track, or I could just go on this whole ass tangent about fucking everything and anything. Smith & Wesson is one of the most legendary firearms companies that fucking exists today, period. Like, it's so stinking cool with, you know, again, all of the intricacies, all of the work, and it's just, it's such a good gun, you know? But of course, you know, with the way, you know, like, you can't conceal carry this unless you got some baggy ass pants and a damn good holster. And I'm talking about the whole fucking shebang. But in a hootie howdy, put her to bed so we can move on to our next few pieces. Me kind of trying to make sure I put her away without, like, dinking something. Okay. Also, we kind of needed to, oh, you son of a... Okay, cool. I was about to say, the case was starting to fight me a little here. Oh, Lord. Okay, next one. Oh, is this... Oh, look. It's the bane of my fucking existence. Okay. Remember when I was talking about shit on the low that you just shouldn't buy? Let me present to you this monstrosity. This is the Taurus G2C. Yes, this was the very first 9mm I bought. Okay. Also, just to kind of show, it's empty. But this is what I was talking about, is that, like, it kind of terminates a little bit right here on my hand, so I don't get a full grip on it. Now, here's why that's important. I don't know if you can kind of see, well, I guess you can't really see, but this is, the slide is hefty. The lower is not. Okay. So imagine you're trying to get up on this thing, and just to show, my fingers are not on, my fingies are over here. Imagine trying to get up on this thing. Okay. And it just doesn't fucking cooperate. Like, because it's so heavy, and you figure, like, when a projectile comes in, this kicks backward. That's so bad in a situation where you need to use this. This thing is... Yes. Like, you should never, under any fucking circumstances, fight your gun. If you are fighting your gun to get a sight picture, get a new gun. Trade it in, get something different. Just don't, yeah. Don't fight your gun, ever. If like, I ever, like, somebody, well, but you could do blah, blah, blah. No, don't fight your gun. And I hate that I'm just dogging on this. Because again, it goes back to why I struggle with this piece in particular, because I want to get rid of it. I don't think I've used it since I bought like what I actually carry right now. And but at the same time, it's kind of sentimental. You know what I mean? So it's like meh. But anyway. Taurus is also one of those companies. So this is like the discussion we had a little while ago. Taurus is one of those companies where not every clone works. Because this, I think, was a amalgamation of like, the fuck was the gun? Like the Springfield, the Glock, like any gun with this kind of design, it could like try to copy it. And say, look, guys, we did it. But it's like, again, materials like, let's see if this will work, but like, and that's the top, right? But can you hear, like, they wanted a cheap 43, the Glock 43? Yeah. But can you hear, like, the different pitches of the material that is? And, like, I shit you not, you guys. Like, this is hefty. And this is, like... That's just the barrel. Like, that's way too heavy for something that's supposed to be concealed carry. Like, period. And I know people can be all like, oh, Gravy, you're just... No, it's not a good gun. But it's fine, because when we get to SIG... Yeah, it's super top heavy. Like, if they made replacement slides, it would be one of those like, okay, maybe, and we'll talk, right? But it's just not good. The SIG was well balanced, but yeah. Okay. So here's where I'm going to get a touch hypocritical. So the G2C wasn't fun, but this one is. This is my Taurus TX22. Right? We do have a SIG P320. We'll get to that one shortly. But also just... Oh yeah, it's on the side. Yeah, it's empty. Yes, this is arguably... And again, this is something Taurus made, okay? Now, if anybody was like, hey, I'm getting into shooting, I need a good, just starter recommendation, something that's not too powerful, this is it. This is hands down, pound for pound, price-wise, design-wise, fire-wise. And it's chambered in 22, by the way. I know this is like massive comparatively, but this is pound for pound the best 22 handgun. Like, hands down. Just end of story, GG, wrap it up. This is... I have not had a single solitary failure with this gun. Period. It's so good. It's so light. Like, every time I hand this to somebody, especially if, like, I go shooting with them, they swear to me that this is a toy. I'm like, no, this is a handgun. This is a 22 long rifle handgun. It's so fucking good. And the grip is amazing. Oh, I can one-hand mag dump this. Like, no joke. I can one-hand mag dump this. This is such a good piece. And I know there's some fucking fanboy who, oh, but what about that? No, just buy this. I think the only reason I paid what I paid for this was because of the laser cut design on the slide. Because if you guys haven't discovered yet by my username, yeah. So, yeah, like this is, I paid extra for the design, 100%. But I know, Taurus just talked about their TX9 variant. And if it's as any fucking good as this one, I am buying this 100%. Yeah, I paid like $350. I remember I paid above price, but it's just because of the laser etching on the slide. So, also, like, especially for the YouTube videos where, I think it was something Outlaw? I know he does 1,000 round challenges between, like, 2 sets of guns. He did this one, and I think it was, like, the Glock 22, and this one won hands down. So I was set on this as, like a 22. Like, and as I was showing you guys earlier, I have 2 variants of 22 that I could give somebody if they want to learn to shoot. Or if they want to try shooting, you know? So. Anyway, that's kind of the short and simple. Like, this is honestly one of the best handguns that I have. And we're gonna get into the other ones here soon. Oh. Gotta put this away. Gotta be all responsible and stuff, you know. Also, I want to show this because this is a speed loader for the 22. Isn't that cute? Like, I feel like I could put that on my fucking keys and have that as a keychain. It's so fucking adorable. Okay. Now, moving on. We're gonna go into the most dangerous gun that we own. And I want to make sure. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, get a little bit of the cat hair off. The SIG P320. And before people, because I know I noticed this with the Vector, before people go like, oh my god, that's so much oil. I live in Florida. We have to, just to preserve the fucking guns. I wanted to like this gun. I did like this gun. I love this gun a lot. This felt like cheating. This felt like shooting 9mm on easy mode. But when the whole thing came out, I know, like, there was a whole hodgepodgery about it, but when people were showing that this was discharging on its own, that made me sad. Like, super, super sad. And okay, I just wanted to make sure because I just saw the sticker on the side. Have a good night, John. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. But yeah, I really wanted to like this. But once, like, people were getting shot, like, by this just going off, and just shit like that happening, I was like, yeah. Vector is easy mode for girls frontline as well. I guess they got that right. Yeah, because, like, Vector trying to think of how to put this. Vector, aside from the 10 millimeter, like I think it's between like 9 millimeter and 45 ACP run beautifully. 10 millimeter, end me. But yeah, but with the SIG, like the earlier variants, I want to say it's like the 220 were absolute cannons. They felt like cannons. And they were so stinking good. And SIG had a lot of benefit to them, right? Like every single one of these pieces is modular, right? And so I can buy like different pieces and make like a whole new setup, a whole new gun. I could do like all this cool shit with this gun in particular. But because of the nature of this particular one right here, like I kind of feel the same way as my Taurus, my G2C. Like, I'd love to get rid of it, but it is such a dangerous piece. I can't see like putting it in somebody else's hands and getting hurt. You know. So anyway, that is the unfortunate story of the SIG P320. 07's in chat for SIG P320. I think what made it worse too was instead of SIG just taking accountability for stuff, they just went on a tirade and just fucking destroyed so much goodwill that they had. Oh, hold on. I have to travel with these on. Okay. 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 Oh. This one is kind of neat. Hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. So this is a Type 54. This is the Chinese variant of the 1911, which we have a 1911. We'll get to that too in a minute. Dear God, what can I say about this gun? A gun that loopers enjoy, yes. A big reason we have this is because Chibi is a huge fan of Higurashi. Yes. I don't know how else to realistically describe this gun right here, as it's clanky. Like it's everything on it is like metallic and it's weighty. Also, this was the first piece. I'm gonna try to show this a little bit better. I realized I kind of was like, oh, you guys can't see majority of this. This gun was the first time it was like, dude, after 3 shots, every single time this thing fails. It feels like something milled. Yes. Like it doesn't feel right. Like comparatively, like I'm gonna show this kind of with the XD. Like look at that. Look at how thin that is. Isn't that wild? Like, it's so... I don't know how to describe it. It's so weird. It's so, like, just heavy and clanky. On top of that, because there's a couple of rounds I kind of want to show you guys. So when we were talking about 7.62 earlier, oh, that was put in weird. So the AK takes 7.62 by 39, right? This takes 7.62 by 25. Like, that's such a weird round, isn't it? feel like I'm gonna tip this over. I need to like set those off to the side, but look at that. Now, like, firing this thing wasn't bad, right? But it just... It was so... it's so weird. Like, it just... I don't know how else to describe it. It's just... It's weird. Yeah, just fucking weird. But... Yeah, it was one of... Ah! No! Shit. Okay. It's like, I don't know how else to, like, really describe it, but it's just weird. But yeah, also the 7.62 by 25, it's, it would be considered, like, exotic ammo. So it's one of those, like, it's tricky to fucking find it. So. Okay, I wanted to make sure that thing's shut properly. Okay, now I'll try to grab it without taking my headphones off. Okay. All right, now for the fun one. The 1911. The man's gun. Chambered in the Lord's caliber 45 ACP. Also, Chibi, I know you're listening. Can you grab me a drink? Pretty please. I've been realizing I am yapping my ass off. Oh, okay. Check this kind of off screen if I can. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, the 1911. Do we have 45 ACP in here? I think I'd have just a snap cap. Oh, I do. Okay. So, yes, please. Thank you, sweetheart. I think I batteried their FN properly.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you want to take a look at it. It is. It's nice.
I love the 911.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to check my work on that night or 1911 on the FN. Anyway, 1911. This one is a T-Sauce 1911. This is mil-spec, right? So this is about as close to what you would have actually had in World War II. And this thing is such a, like, oh god, I don't know if you heard that, but that is a beefy fucking pull. Like, you have to fucking man mode this thing or it just will not chamber properly. But yeah, I really kind of got into a tizzy, so to speak. I wanted, like, I'm at a point with a lot of my weapons to where, like, I want something that is like a part of history, you know, like the Type 34 that we have, the AK, the 1911, you know, like guns that are a part of history. Because let's be honest, like with a lot of, you know, US history, it's military history, right? Anyway, so also I kind of wanted to show you, this is what it's chambered in. This is a 45 ACP. Well, this is not a round, this is a snap cap. But you can see, like, that's, it's not going as fast as a 9mm, which I think is something that's kind of interesting. Some people get wrong. It's going a touch slower, but there's a lot more mass behind it. But it is a ton of fun to fucking shoot. Like, this is really, really fun. Like, the moment we got this thing broken in, I was just like, oh, let's go. Also, I want to make sure we're still going. Okay. I've been very, like, paranoid to make sure that, like... Yeah, okay, cool, we're good. I think what's funny is we had more of a break-in period with this. But after that, it's been a really good gun. I agree. But I think we had more of a break-in period with this than we did with the FN high power. Like, the springs in this particular piece are so fucking tight. Like, holy crap. Oh, did they finally release, sorry, I was looking at one of my notifications. I guess they kind of, released some of the prices for stuff. That's cool. I'm actually happy about that. Okay, but, yeah, like Chibi was saying, it requires a ton of oil. Is a ton of maintenance. Thing that served 2 World Wars. That's right, because this was also in World War I and 2. Oh yeah, the other thing I thought was kind of neat is it's got the grip safety. And, like, I think safety, no? Or am I retarded? No, I think it's just grip safety. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, but this thing is like, this is fun. Like, it requires a bit of, yeah. I just realized, I got my thumb on it. That's why I can't find it. Yeah. I haven't yapped this much in a long time, so I apologize if I'm starting to sound a little hoarse or a little silly. I'm like, but yeah, so this is cool though. Like, I really, yeah, the trigger's really, really nice. I try not to dry fire triggers too terribly much because, yeah, I like, oh, this is also hammer fire. I just forgot to show that. Oh, come on. Yeah. With minimal pull distance, yes. Yeah, that's actually something I really wish they would do more often, is that crescent trigger right there. Hammer fire is more stable than striker. Yes, absolutely. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, like the grips are really nice. I thought I would, like, personally, I thought I was gonna have a problem with it because I don't know if you could see it, but like my hand doesn't really make, I mean, it kind of makes a connection, but it doesn't make like a full connection on it. And I thought I was gonna have problems gripping it, but the recoil on this is beautiful. It's thick with like 3 fucking C's, dude. It's a thick one. Alright, so we'll move on with some of our pistolas, because I think we have how many left? 2? Yes, 2, and they're 2 of my babies. This one is going to require me to remove my headset, so I do apologize. Oh, I just realized, like, when I lifted up the thing, it, like, my color scheme changed. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I have to... Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, you gotta, like, fucking punch it. I forgot about that. God, we need to take that thing out again, then. Get it some more range time. Wait, why is that? Oh, yeah, because it's the fucking key chingus thingy. Okay. Hold, please. Hold, please. Ugh. Oh, I think I've almost boxed myself in here. touch easier to get into. All right, now, one of my favorites. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. So this bad mammal jammal, the Beretta M29. We actually found out some very interesting information. This was actually the duty pistol for a lot of branches, like with I think the Navy for a little bit, like on ships. The Army had this for like the longest fucking time, and this is my effing high power. Like, this thing is so fucking cool. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just, it's straight up just the funnest gun to shoot. Like, the grip is so nice. Like, it's got that, like the hoe grips on it and stuff, but it's, of course, Beretta, so it's Beretta's proprietary grips. The recoil is gorgeous. Like, it's just... everything on the... Like, I gush about this gun so much because it's so fucking cool. And it's also something, like, I'm a bit old school with. You can decock it for single action, longer pull for carry. Yes. Like, you pretty much can set this up that when you draw it, you can just go. Like, it's so cool. Like, I kind of, like, circle back as to why get rid of something that's so good, you know? But I know a lot of, like, I think it was, like, SEALs didn't like it because it rusted like a motherfucker. And if you're doing a lot of saltwater action, yeah, you need something that's going to be a bit more durable, which is kind of like the Glock that I had that's kind of in that wheelhouse. But one of the other caveats too is because if you're kind of old school and you've seen like Die Hard and stuff like that, this gun will look very familiar to you. SEALs ended up with a Mark 25, I think. Yeah. Because they needed something that was just going to be an all-around gun. Like, something that was going to be kind of resilient and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I think this just ended up being like a cop duty pistol. Like, oh, God. And I also just kind of show it's empty. But, oh, it's so good. Like, this thing, it fires well, it runs well. I don't think I have it. I don't think I've had a single jam on it. Like, it's just out the box is just so good. I just think, like, if I had the money, or if we had the money, I would buy more Beretta. I'd buy their shotguns, actually. Just because. Zero failures, yeah. Yeah, we already have enough as it is that we need to kind of like go, hey, you know? But, yeah, Beretta kind of falls into that category of, very legendary gun manufacturers. Oh, fuck yeah, I want to say they started, or they were in production same time as Astra, but let's double check on that. Hold on. History of we're gonna go see if we can pull up the history of Beretta here a little bit. Fabbrica di Armani Pietro Beretta was founded in 1526. So it's the oldest by far. It makes Beretta the oldest active firearms manufacturer in the world. Still owned by the same family 500 years later. And honestly, I mean, just based how this gun runs in general, I can fucking see it. Like, this is like, it's a work of art. Like, I would love to see the intricacies of their revolvers, because if they're auto fire, or not auto fire. Anyway, if these guns are any indicator of how fucking cool they are, their revolvers have got to be fucking amazing. You know? Trying to see if there's anything that's kind of neat. Yeah, Beretta is also known for shotguns, sporting and competitive firearms, hunting rifles, military small arms. Beretta shotguns are especially respected in clay shooting, upland hunting, Olympic competition, yeah. Oh wow, yeah, they still operate in Italy. Owns or partners with brands like Benelli, Franchi, Sacco, and Tika. Produces both traditional and modern designs. Modular frames, yeah. Reliability over novelty, yeah. Yeah, it just... It's art. Like, this right here is art. And if you can find one at a decent price, because I think... because we were buying these off of Palmetto State Armory, and they were clearancing these. These were like, I think, $350, $375 and some change. If you ever find one in that price point, buy it immediately. It is worth dealing with the fucking, the headache of whatever problems. Oh, was it 700? Okay. I remember they were like discounted or something from what they were full price. And that was kind of the reason you bought it. Either way, it's a work of art. And I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. But yeah, I think I brought it up before, was like, Chibi and I watch Die Hard every year for Christmas, because fuck you, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I will take no other questions, comments, concerns, or thoughts. And Remy from Black Lagoon was my absolute favorite character for like the longest time, because she gave 0 fucks. And it was awesome. And so I was like, I wanted it either in black, because that was the one from Die Hard, or I wanted it in silver. I'm concerned though if I ever like get the pearl handle grips for this, because I don't know how durable they are. And they probably break. But I did find somebody who does make the grips for this, like the one that Remy's gun has. So you should do it. Just get them. Okay, fuck it, we got them. Probably get them next month though. And just fucking put it on there and just, you know, say fuck it, we ball. So, alright. So that's my Beretta. I hope you all enjoyed. Hashtag not sponsored. I figured I need to work on my lighting in here. The lighting in here is kind of not optimal. But, you know what? We make it work, right? Okay. So the last gun that I'm gonna show all you beautiful people, because I know it's getting late, is my Canic. Needless to say, we got this thing on a steal. This is my... Is this a TP9? I want to say it's a TP9. Yeah, TP9. Now this one in particular, also it's kind of borked at the moment. I need to get a spring because this, here, I'll kind of demonstrate this one more time. This should not eject this easily. I barely push down on this. You should realistically, like, push, and it pops out. But yeah, it's empty. I just want to show you. This is another one of those, this is my baby, and I love this gun. This is also the one gun that I have a red dot on. And this is also one of those, like, I want this to be like a competition gun. Because it's so fucking cool. This thing fires, it's not staccato level recoil that it has, but it's damn close. And this is also chambered 9mm, and this is also a Turkish gun. And this is where I was like, between this one and my shotgun, I was on board for team fucking Turk guns. Because, I mean, this gun is just really fucking cool. A big reason of why the eject button for my mag release is kind of light is because it was on the other side right here originally, and because of how I grip, my thumb kept hitting this, so it was dislodging it, and so it would jam. And so I was like, okay, if I have it up here, I can at least just kind of, you know, move and like press and it does its thing. But yeah, the spring for it is kind of a pain in the ass. Also, I don't know if you guys caught this. I'm gonna try to move it a little bit closer, but the SAI on this is Salient Arms. So these guys make Gucci Glocks. So this was the unit of Canik that collaborated with Salient Arms to put like Gucci barrels into this fucking gun. And I was just like, I need this in my life. I mean, clearly I have it in my life because it's mine and it's right here. But yeah, this thing is just, it's such a good fucking gun. This is actually my absolute, it's a little bit under the Beretta, I should say, because the Beretta just out the box is just fun as fuck. This is just really stinking cool. It doesn't have like the safety, like some of the other pistols that we have. It has the trigger safety, which if you guys see like right here, how it's got this thing. So trigger safeties, if you press it, and then you kind of, I'm going to try to not fully press it, but yeah, you press it and then it fires. It go boom. But, yeah, this is just, like, I know they've come out with other ones too, like there's the Canik Rival, there's a bunch of other fucking, like, Caniks that have come out, and they're just, some people have had very heated debates between, like, Canik's validity and all this other jazz, but I think it's a really, really neat gun. I should probably kind of put it this way. You guys can see it a little bit better. I also realized it's kind of top heavy with the red dot, which is why it's like flipping like that. Oh, bless. So, yeah, other than that, like, I know I was kind of planning on going to, like, the history of every single one of these, but, I had to do a lot of fucking yapping. Holy crap. I'm like, man. Yeah, but that's pretty much all the pieces that we own. There's a couple of other ones, but like I said, they're kind of old. Like, they're not fragile. I just don't want to handle them too much unless absolutely necessary. Oh, the other thing that's kind of cool on this piece, and it's also kind of some... Oh, did I just touch the glass on that? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you, hon. I get really excited. I get excitable about my guns. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I wanted to show off this really cool feature. So, Canik has this other cool thing on the back. If it's like if there's a jam or a misfire or something, that'll pop up. Oh, another thing that's actually kind of cool. So I think we kind of sort of figured out, because when we got this gun initially, it had the same problem that the Tokarev had, right? And so what we found out was, I want to kind of show you guys this real quick. Do you notice something? This is from my Glock, right? And this is from the Canik. When we bought this gun, this piece initially, this Glock mag was in the Canik. And the moment we bought a Canik mag, this thing ran beautifully. I didn't have a single failure, single jam, single nothing. But anyway, I thought that was kind of a funny story to share. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and kind of show like why I enjoy guns as much as I do. Like I said, I think a lot of guns, to one degree or another, they're all pieces of art, right? They're technological marvels, you know, they're innovations in their own right, and they're just really cool. Like, I know they're dangerous. Like, my mother has told me that profusely. But like, it's just, I don't know. They're really neat. They're fun. They're really cool, you know, moments in history to talk about and shit like that. So anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight, because I gotta help the Chibuth. Streams will continue regularly. Our streams will be back on Twitch and Kick tomorrow, because tomorrow's raid day. So we're gonna do a first, and we're gonna figure out how to raid somebody or how to host somebody. I think it's /host. Or can we raid? That's the question. Or is raiding a thing here? Okay, that's just people in chat. Okay. See who is online that we can host. Okay, let's see if we can. I want to see if we can host Leaflet. So, Leaflet. Did it work? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go do the thing. Say what's up to Leaflet. Looks like she's doing some stuff and things. Oh, bye.
I like this person's house.
Really,